Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus channel. In November 1979, several Americans were taken hostage at the U.S. Embassy in Tehran, Iran. In response, the United States military launched a joint rescue attempt known as Operation Eagle Claw, a plan involving the use of helicopters to transport U.S. Special Forces troops to a rendezvous point in an Iranian desert. From there, the U.S. forces were supposed to fly to Tehran for the rescue mission. However, the U.S. had to abandon the entire operation due to an unexpected sandstorm, mechanical failure, and a deadly crash. Although it was a failure, the Operation Eagle Claw highlighted the need for a high-capacity, long-range aircraft that could still move with the agility of a helicopter, such as the V-22 Osprey. Before taking off, the aircrew performs pre-flight checks on the V-22 Osprey to ensure everything works perfectly. The aircrew inspects the exterior thoroughly, examines the fuselage, and checks the electronic systems. Once the pre-flight inspection is completed, the pilot proceeds to take off. The V-22 Osprey can carry up to 32 troops, or 20,000 pounds of internal cargo, while boasting a higher top speed than most helicopters, making it an essential part of the United States military. It was designed to carry out a variety of missions, including transporting troops and equipment, inserting and retrieving special operations units, and conducting search and rescue operations with greater speed and range than conventional helicopters and better maneuverability than fixed-wing aircraft. The V-22 Osprey uses a tilt rotor to take off and land like a helicopter. But converts to a turboprop airplane while in flight. The aircraft consists of two large, three-bladed rotors that rotate in opposite directions to produce lift. The wing tilts the rotors between airplane and helicopter modes and generates lift in the airplane mode. The V-22 can convert from helicopter to airplane mode in around 12 seconds. From aircraft carriers at sea to anywhere on the ground, the V-22 Osprey can land anywhere. However, the Osprey has always struggled to land in the desert. This is due to the excessive wind generated by its two rotors, creating a dust storm in the surroundings. In 2007, V-22 Ospreys were deployed to Iraq, and the rotor downwash proved to be too problematic, and the pilots couldn't see anything. Not only does this reduce the pilot's visibility, but it kicks the dust into the aircraft's engine. This way, the V-22 remains at risk of engine failure while landing in the desert. In the past, there have been many instances when V-22 Osprey got stranded deep in a desert area. In such a situation, maintenance crews are flown to the location to fix the aircraft so it can return to base as soon as possible. Maintenance technicians sometimes spend several months troubleshooting and mitigating problems. After repairing the aircraft, the V-22 takes off to return to the base, making every technician's effort worth it.
But it's an indescribable feeling, having spent so much time and effort, literally blood, sweat, and tears into something, and watch it fly off into the distance is just an extreme, heartwarming feeling.
An aircraft malfunctioning in the sky is inevitable and can occur at any given moment. This is why the U.S. Marines stay prepared to counter such situations by conducting regular drills. On March 12, 2019, the U.S. Marines conducted an V-22 Osprey hung gear malfunction drill at Marine Corps Air Station, Camp Pendleton, California. The drill simulated an emergency landing due to an aircraft landing gear malfunction and allowed the Marines to train on the emergency procedures in the event of a mishap. The V-22 requires regular maintenance, which begins with daily inspections intended to reveal any signs of wear or damage in the engines, rotor blades, transmissions, and hydraulic systems. Like any other aircraft, the V-22 also has scheduled maintenance, which involves inspections, overhauls, and component repair and replacement. It takes several days to conduct maintenance on the V-22 aircraft. Therefore, it's tough for the 727th Special Operations Aircraft Maintenance Squadron to provide flight-ready V-22s and foster the demands of the U.S. military. In 2021, members of the 727th met at Cannon Air Force Base, New Mexico, to discuss a V-22 Osprey tiltrotor aircraft improvement initiative. This initiative improved the ability of the maintenance squadron to provide and sustain flight-ready aircraft at any given moment. Being the world's first attack helicopter, the AH-1W Super Cobra also requires continuous maintenance. Super Cobras form the backbone of the Marine Corps' Air-to-Ground Task Force and provide close air support to Marines under fire. They are also used for ground attack coordination, with pilots trained to call in artillery or mortars on positions while orbiting above the battlefield. It is important to maintain the main rotor of the AH-1W. Initially, a photosensor located on the helicopter measures the sweep and track of rotor blades. The maintenance technicians read the outputs of the photosensor on a computer and make the necessary adjustments to the rotor blades. The adjustments may involve increasing and decreasing the pitch of the rotor blades or varying the weight throughout the main rotor hub to adjust the track and balance of the blades. These adjustments are necessary to allow the helicopter to fly at maximum efficiency. The AH-1W features a 3-barrel 20mm Gatling cannon, which sometimes fail to stow properly and must be manually stowed during landing. This is referred to as a drooped gun. The air crew stands under the hovering helicopter and tries to stow the weapon manually. If they cannot stow the Gatling cannon, they use a cargo strap to hold the gun as the helicopter attempts to land. The routine maintenance procedure of the AH-1 Super Cobra is quite similar to the V-22 Osprey. Initially, the maintenance teams inspect the helicopter and look for any wear and tear. The technicians then refuel the aircraft, adjust the rotor blades, reload the weapons, and replace the parts that are due for replacement during the routine inspection. The AH-1W is a force to be reckoned with. It features a wide range of weaponry, such as the 20mm M197 Gatling cannon, Hydra 70 rockets, Zuni rockets, TOW missiles, AGM-114 Hellfire missiles, and AIM-9 Sidewinder missiles. The U.S. military often conducts live fire demos to showcase the capabilities of the AH-1W and launch missiles on supposed targets on the ground. The U.S. military has a unique fleet of transport helicopters, requiring routine maintenance to work efficiently. One such helicopter is the retired Sikorsky MH-53 Pavlo helicopter, which is used for long-range special operations and combat search and rescue. The MH-53 can be transported from one base to another using a C-5 transport aircraft. To load an MH-53 onto the C-5, the crew sets up a wooden ramp and loads the helicopter onto the aircraft. The crew carefully moves the MH-53 to a location that utilizes minimum space in the C-5 cargo compartment. The recent decades have shown a marked increase in the use of heavy-lift helicopters, particularly due to their payload, range, and performance. Today, the U.S. Marine Corps uses the CH-53K King Stallion for transportation, which is a prime chopper in the category of heavy-lift helicopters. The CH-53K uses new engines, composite rotor blades, and a wider cabin. It can carry 38 fully equipped soldiers, an internal cargo load of 8,000 pounds, and an external load of 13,000 pounds on the single-point sling hook. As the CH-53K is one of the main workhorses of the U.S. Marine Corps, maintenance technicians are tasked with performing routine maintenance and inspection before and after the flight. Initially, the technicians inspect major parts of the helicopter, such as the fuselage, rotor blades, tail boom, and engines. The technicians then repair or replace non-operational parts and ensure that the helicopter is ready to take off. Rotorcraft technology is continually evolving to tackle operational challenges and ensure mission success. Therefore, these aircraft remain vital assets for modern military operations. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.